know, you think after everyone tells him how toxic he is, he would try and address it, but you know, we'll just put some more names on that list.
Oh, one of the coolest kids.
No, yeah, well, actually one of the
scene.
best guys I know.
I love him. Well, MIBR, fast B play here in the pistol round. They are running wild and they are taking a lot of damage. 4-man B setup for TeamOne. MIBR are going to get steamrolled here. Safe to say, it certainly looks that way. Skulls is waiting and they have no idea. Smoke dropped. It does leave Skulls out on an island on his own right now. His teammates are cut off by the Util, and MIBR are taking some time to move in. There's the bomb spotted and dealt with. How's that a headshot? He was only 5 health. Skulls taking 2 and ducking down on 1 as MIBR are trapped in the apps. Yell on a late mid lurk. But good luck.
All right, Yell, probably dead as he rounds the corner. And now Yell dead upon rounding the corner, leaves it all on Bolts, who is probably dead when he rounds the corner here. Not being given anything. I don't want to let him back in a 1v4. And there he is, rounding the corner and dying.
Yeah, he got flanked as well, insult to injury. But that was like a B rush in every pug you play. Like, no one wants to get out of apartments. No one wants to jump out the window. No one wants to do anything but bait. And unfortunately for MIBR, they kind of get trapped in the
So
apps.
You've been burned by a B-Apps play before,
yeah,
Hugo.
I don't put Mirage on my queue very often. Although, actually, I mean, it's more so you than me. Either way.
Playing on Mirage is...
Yeah. Say it. Say how you really feel.
It's like, so whenever I play Mirage in pugs, I always equate it to like go into the zoo.
Okay.
Right? Like
a lot of animals.
Yeah, I get to see some like, you know, other specimens, some of them cool, as all just hanging out. But none of them common with me, none of them talking. Don't really know what they're doing.
Got through window.
Oh, look at this. Little jump shot from Malbs. Bomb now dropped and given over. The Glock will get one. The Glock of Cello.
Whoa,
and Bolts has actually picked one up as well. So now armed with an AUG, the best weapon in this round is in the hands of Cello after his Glock kill is immediately traded, and he never had armor behind it. MIBR, you know, they do a little bit of damage. They turn it looked like it was going to be 5 alive, and now they're coming in with the investment. They made this decision to delay the purchase. Something I will say, you know, we actually got to witness MIBR back at BTS, right? It was pretty sick watching them play there. I don't know about you. I thought this squad was pretty damn good, like all things considered, definitely. Right? So I'm really excited to see how this stacks up, especially because we got such a good performance out of TeamOne yesterday, right? It felt like that Furia game, there were times where they could have taken it and they kept both maps pretty competitive. So certainly exciting. I would love to know where these two teams stack up against each other.
Yeah, right. MIBR coming in favorites bookmaker-wise, but TeamOne, I do agree. I feel like they're definitely going to be learning a lot from being here in Europe. Both teams will be, but especially on MIBR, we've had players that have been there, have been to the top, and on TeamOne, well, it's these guys, you know, first time to shine, to show us what they've got. It's cool for the fans that we've got 3 Brazilian teams in one group. It's also a bit of a shame because I would have loved to see like all these Brazilian teams face up against more European teams, right? It's kind of a weird mix, right?
Yeah,
we fly all the way across the world.
It's the grand irony, right? Yeah. It happens every time. Like, oh yeah, guys, we're going to Europe to play the same
American teams.
Yeah. Oh wait, I got.
At least, yeah. Oh, I don't know.
All right, set up some scrims. We need to make the most of it. And they're good at that, at least.
Yeah, there's definitely still some challenges in this group, though. It's not free for anyone, right? Like Gambit 2-0 now after their victory today. Furia look pretty good. I mean, Na'Vi, we can maybe not talk about Na'Vi, or just talk about their CT sides. How about that? Then it'll feel a lot better. But right now, TeamOne, their CT side is looking good. They've got an opener in under, PRT covering top mid, and he's going to get smoked, flashed, pushed in, taken down after 1. But it's still fine. Cello gets that trade, and now they're moving into middle. Oh, caught is Maluki, taken down by Danico, and now MIBR are in an even scenario. Skulls was very good on this B site yesterday. Today he's pushing up to try and take some real estate, and it's the right move with his team falling on A. Isideo dead on the ramp. Malbs hiding behind the boxes, and the bomb grouping on this A site. Malbs has a lot to do before Skulls is even going to be in a position to help.
Malbs, just by staying alive, though, could really do some damage here. And, you know, the fact that he isn't offering up any resistance is really, really good for this flank from Skulls as well. If Malbs dies without getting anything done, it's probably just a save. But him getting that kill, emerging from Palace, and now the alarm bell is going off for MIBR. While they're homed in on Palace, Skulls is coming up through ramp. They don't know where this second man is yet, and there he is, blindsiding Danico, leaving it all on bolts, tucked in at Sandwich, trying his best to just stay alive. They don't seem to know he's here. And so this could still get dirty.
Oh, no.
Bolts lets the first man slip by, but there's the re-peek from Malbs. And the defuse is going to come on in. MIBR, they get the bomb down. It's a nice try. But that double flank, Palace and ramp, really comes back to hurt MIBR. They don't know anything about it. You know, the Palace player getting one and then just hiding, buying lots of time. They're very, very paranoid trying to find that second player. You know, they're thinking, all right, we know that one's up in Palace. Where's this next guy? Is he on the CT flank? Is he coming jungle? And that's when Skulls emerges from the ramp room.
Yeah, it's just how early he goes, right? It's the last thing they expect. He's way faster than the clock they have in their head. And Bolts, you can see the pressure there, right? The panic of thinking, wait, have they seen me? They did not. But he still shot, gave away his position, and got peeked. Also, Skulls on the flank, like, when we saw him yesterday against Furia, he was like a really solid anchor. He never, ever even peeked apps and gave away picks. He was always playing positions which forced Furia to commit to B takes. And so seeing him on a big apps flank this early on in the game is a nice change, right? It's throwing a spanner in the works, something maybe MIBR won't expect, and it certainly worked in that round. So 3-0. TeamOne looking pretty good right now. It's early days, of course, but it is MIBR's map pick, and that's a nice feeling. Of course, Mirage, pretty safe ground for almost every team. And we're back in. AWP on Maluki once more. None for MIBR. This is a bit of a broken buy. They got the plant. That's enabled the AKs, but not much behind it.
Smoking window and a bit of mid-control taken here for MIBR. Getting out into middle. No one here from TeamOne to keep an eye on it. There's a top con smoke even drop now. Now that's a nice deep smoke. This is the one that lets you kind of wrap out to stairs, right? And challenge in towards the A-bomb site. We see teams do this a hell of a lot. So TeamOne have got to be ready for it, because seeping through this smoke are MIBR, and no one is even considering it. Oh, Pesadello's been shot in the back, and now they flood over the staircase. Yeah, TeamOne didn't look cognizant of that con smoke being used as almost like a doorway, right? To afford you some angles that you wouldn't normally get if you're MIBR. Nice round so far, a 3-on-5. The AWP back in CT isn't able to deny this bomb plant. Well, land a tag, but they lose Maluki after that, and so in the blink of an eye, it's all onto PRT, and he's just saving.
Not much else you can do, right? They're already hunting for him. It's not like MIBR even have the money to sustain, but they want to dish out pain, and they will. 2 from Cello and 1 from the T side. Nice round, yeah. TeamOne very much looking at A, like with that top con smoke down, what you're often expecting is T's to walk up short and just take that B split nice and early, but well, that's all the window player was watching, the short cross to give info to the B players, hoping, no one will walk through a con smoke, don't be silly. And yeah, there's the punish play for MIBR. I love that though, very silent, like having the gonads to just walk through a smoke into A. You have no information and you've made the perfect call. 3-1, Yell with the AWP. TeamOne broken early. And Yell, he is a ferocious AWPer. When we did see, oh, it hit the wall. When we did see Boom back in Brazil, which is obviously the current MIBR roster, at least a formation of it with a core. Yell was just tearing through the local competition. And hey, we're not far away from that now. I imagine, you know, all these players have taken each other on in the server back in Brazil at one point in time.
Ooh. And only good for the first. PRT has just missed that timing as well. Things are getting a little bit rough for Pesadillo inside of this B site, man. PRT will come in and alleviate a lot of that pressure. Now the rotations need to happen swiftly for TeamOne. They're moving Maluki around with the scout. PRT with this AK is set up at short side, and Pesadillo is still waiting back in B. They lose Maluki. It's still too strong on this site hold. If even one kill looks to come through, it leaves the 2-on-2 open. Now the short flank is in from Malbs with the AK, and Yell is suddenly throwing into a clutch, trading onto the AK, hoping that this gives him a fighting chance. And in with this swing, while he does nail that first kill, it's quickly brought to an end. Pesadillo holds down that B bomb site, saves the AWP. The Force Spy finds success across the board for TeamOne.
Ooh, quaking in their boots right now, MIBR. That's a little worrying, right? Like, that was your chance to just start running away with a half. Show us what you got on this T side. They still have a buy round, but so did TeamOne, and that never should have been the case. Could have been 2 free rounds for MIBR to equal up this scoreline. Instead, TeamOne gain momentum and gain ground. Maluki going for the catch-up makes it alive. Oh, he's flashed off, though, and he does see them, but too late. They don't see him. Yell doesn't know Maluki's fast cat. Albs flashed into a ramp peak, sees nothing worth taking. And Yell now looking for this short pick. It's nice and safe for TeamOne. After taking a couple of early peaks, they fall back into normal setups. And mid starts to get taken here by MIBR. That's going to be allowed. Maluki's not trying to stop them. He just wants any info he can get. Ooh, it's a good flash. He hangs around, he trusts it, he thinks they're not going to peek him with it. And that is not the case. Shiz takes him down, and that's an AWP dropped on short. TeamOne at least have 2 more B players here. That is not how they wanted that to go.
Ooh, there is some re-aggression in through Palace. And while it's netted them a kill, they're losing bodies at B. This has gotten a little bit worrisome, because Shiz has had to go all the way back to get the bomb. Gives time for the rotations. MIBR are now also like going back to try and help cover this bomb's rotation in, right? Worried about a lower push. Hasn't happened, and so Yell has done a good job of holding down the B site retake. Bomb still ain't planted, and there it is. The mop-up's in for MIBR. They go back to get the bomb. Doesn't matter in the end, and look, they even put a little spray down tonight. Nice.
Ooh. Yeah, sometimes you see AWPers get flashed off, and they just don't move, and they hold, and they think like, oh, that flash wasn't meant for me, or no one's going to peek with a flash. It was just to gain ground or get an AWP off the angle. Like, that's the intention, but they do peek with it. They come up on the bench, so that, I guess, wasn't the position to be, calling their bluff. And that's all that is. Just a hope. Bolts, he's going quick out ramp here. It's a bit of a stack. TeamOne have 4 pistols on the A site. Again, looks like that mid-crawl for MIBR. A couple players pushed up already. Yorp, deep B. And Bolt isn't doing anything in a hurry. He won't spot any of these A players until he's committed, and that doesn't look like it's going to be happening too soon. MIBR, more so than anything, are putting pressure on the B-bomb site and Skulls, looking for a kill with a deagle. He gets it. That's the AWP out of the round. Can be retrieved, but might just want to throw it back and stay with the AKs. If Bolts can find a pick here, A, that could entice MIBR into this stack. B's scary right now. They don't know what lurks in the shadows. And Skulls holds on very safe. Malbs has some sort of flash to pop everyone out from triple to peek into the site. And you got to be getting worried here if you're TeamOne. Like, there could be boost window, there could be flanks market or CT. MIBR haven't taken that space, but you don't know that. And now MIBR grouping, walking into this A stack. How good will this flash be from Malbs? Can they find the deeks required?
Well, the first bit of contact's been made. That's drawn in the attention. The nade, actually goes a little deep. So Maluki's still alive. They molly off default in the site. That's going to force an engagement out of Pesadillo, but they still don't know about this second man waiting under. Malbs with the deagle, in with the double, and leaving it to Skulls. A 1v1 all the way over at B. Very, very far away, right? He's going to go and get the AWP, but they've already dealt with that. They've cleared it only a little bit further back. It's actually still retrievable. And now he's armed in the retake. Bomb ticking away, and Cello deciding to play underneath Palace, a pretty ballsy spot. And the thing is, with how long he's waited here, he's going to be very, very hesitant about relocating, right? He's now in this for the long haul, playing this position that could leave him vulnerable to skulls. Half the time ticked off the bomb. The kill needs to be found if this wants to happen, and it is just the save. With nothing presenting itself in a world of uncertainty in that A bomb site, Skulls decides to play it safe.
Yeah, they definitely know he got the AWP at that point. Like, that's the incentive to save. There were no guns anywhere else on the map, so he had to go and pick it back up. Nice try from Skulls, but yeah, no time for that one. He had to clear so many positions and didn't want to risk throwing the AWP back into the hands of Yell, who will get exactly that given by his teammate. But now Maluki is armed as well on this eco. And we've seen TeamOne win a force before, so could still be a winnable round. Cello's got the mid spawn with his AWP. So he'll be going for a pick and then throwing it back, but he sees nothing, and they have pushed under with 2. Oh, does that scope get heard? Yeah, Shiz looks aware. That is awkward. Now he's tucking, providing cover for his teammate, who will surely die here, but will the AWP get the trade? That's what we're waiting for. Oh, a missed shot, and now the mid area taken as well. Maluki doubles back. They're not looking yet. Flick is nice, but he's now trapped under. Surely doesn't get out of here alive, and yeah, fully white. Shiz takes the kill, and Skulls in a 1-on-4. No AWP to save today.
Oh, Danico will get caught. The AK out, and it's traded by Bolts. You always get nervous seeing Skulls in moments like that, man. I don't know. I compared him the other day to Keserata, right? Someone who's very, very good at not giving away these kills and being that last man left, and then oftentimes delivers, you know, pretty hard in the clutch. So you like what we're getting out of him.
Yeah, a lot of talent in the server right now, right? Like, even if it isn't your household names, definitely names for the future. Or even for the present, because right now they aren't doing a bad job. 4-4. Even Stevens, AWP again on Maluki, PRT jumping B, and MIBR have sent a player in, only forcibly as the Molotov pushes forward. Again, this double ramp setup, it's like the old school, like Fallen SK AWP bait and switch with the rifle up close on Malbs. Learning from their predecessors. But will the results be anywhere near as effective? Not right now with no one heading ramp side. MIBR still defaulting middle. They've been given a lot of respect in the middle area in this map. Ever since we saw Maluki dance short with the AWP, we've not seen too much pressure here from TeamOne. So, they're going to put it elsewhere, pushing up on the ramp side instead. This is awkward because you could discount Palace, and you don't want a full flank here because MIBR looking like they could just walk into this A site, and then you're left, you know, long away from the action on a flank that will be considered. It seems like TeamOne at least have that awareness. Malbs is not going much further than the ramp, and now he's going to hear footsteps potentially. Shiz starts walking, so, oh dear, 30 seconds, here they come. Skulls kills a short player, but there's the A play coming in. It makes Malbs move, and he moves into his own death. Bolts out Palace, and Danico has already caught him from connector. Again, this position left open as so much information lacking for TeamOne, and now the control gone as MIBR take the site.
Yeah, a man down in the retake. TeamOne have often been keen to give these rounds a go, right? At least give them a look in. This is a bit of an awkward CT fight. And whoever wins it ultimately, you know, decides the fate of the round. With damage done to Danico, you're devastated that that wasn't the kill. You know, if it were, maybe you're re-interested after losing a man down in COD. TeamOne are backing out. MIBR, they take the lead. And yeah, man, I don't know, it's looking a little bit weird right now for TeamOne. Like, they've been caught by this this same style of A play time and time again. You know, they need to wisen up to it, or else MIBR are just going to keep using it against them. You know, it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's always something you've got in your wheelhouse. Don't have to run it back every round, but
yeah, something that's funny there is actually MIBR losing the first kill helps them, right? Cello goes up short and he dies to Skulls, and Skulls makes a call like dead B short. At that point, there were 20 seconds left, so TeamOne are thinking, okay, it's a B play, we've got a B kill, it's B play. That's when Malbs, who's been waiting on his angle all round, finally pushes into the late ramp play. I think it was Shiz. So Yeah, it's awkward timing, right? Misinformation given to TeamOne, and then after you lose Malbs on ramps, well, you just get collapsed upon, right? Maluki's got to look in so many places, and you don't really have much info on the comp play either.
I remember when we did when we cast Summit, we were very impressed with what we were getting out of Danico.
Yeah.
Right, and the way that he kind of ties into this is pretty interesting, right? Is that he was on the INTZ Academy team, like, you know, while we had the majority of players from MIBR in INTZ, and so he's like, you know, one of these examples of players who went to be for on an academy team. I guess, you know, a few years passing in between that and lots of growing done. Now joining up with the boys of the academy team that he played for.
Are you calling him the Gage of Brazil, Harry?
No.
Well, he came from the academy team, went to the main team. I mean, he's pretty good while he did it. I don't. That's not an insult. I don't know. You know, you don't see many academy team players go up to main rosters, right?
Golden, another example.
Yeah, sure. Got any more in the tank?
There's
probably some obvious ones that I'm missing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Na'Vi players. There's, you know, you got Bit up there.
Na'Vi have like 100 academy teams.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
They're like Na'Vi Junior, Na'Vi Preschool, Na'Vi Senior, right? Of course, they're working on that one. Yeah, man, they got everything. Na'Vi emo teenage years, everyone's favorite team.
Na'Vi midlife crisis.
That's a good one as well.
Yeah, that's just, you know, like Zeus and Doja and I don't know, some other people.
Yikes, right. Well, look at this. Over on the bench is just Skulls with the M4.
Oh. Sad day for a B player.
For every event, that like Na'Vi midlife crisis are able to win, they get promised like a new car, right? And
that's the VP method.
Yeah.
It worked so well, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know if you've seen, there's actually been a good bit of them talking about that, like the old VP players saying how, like, yeah, you know, at the time it felt a bit like, oh, but you know, it's more a meme like than anything else, and I'm pretty sure that's where we lie on that.
Sure.
MIBR up to 6, and TeamOne back in with the reinvestment. It's double AWP between Maluki and PRT. Fast mid play again, and that's the thing, mid has been so free for MIBR. They're just taken to it like ducks to water.
Oh,
Cello.
No.
Oh, he's passed them. He's passed them in the smoke, but stuck on Pesadello. The trade is found. That looked like it was going to be a big double opener for Cello. The timing just couldn't have got worse for Maluki. One of those AWPs is already removed. PRT's got his over towards that B side. Might not even get given a chance to play this round if MIBR get into A.
Oh, the nades are good. The molly pushes Malbs forward. Has he got a flash from his teammate to set him up? That would be nice right now. There's so many flashbangs, but he's not making any moves. He's waiting for the smoke to cross to the site. And there's a Tetris player that might be able to see him here. Malbs flicks, and there's an AWP coming out Palace to trade at least. That gives the A site over to MIBR. 3-on-2. Trapped out of the bomb site. PRT a long way away. It's all really on Pesadeo. Oh, missed AWP shot. There's a swing. He does get a kill, but 1-on-2 now with Yell on his angle. Nade could be good. He can still get swung from the site though. Molly to stop the bomb plant will come in too late, but it will force a player to either the back of the site or into his crosshair. He knows he has Shuz trapped, but he looks away as he gets peeked, and Shuz will close it out. MIBR 7-4. This started pretty slow, right? This was a 3-0. That looked like he could have gone 3-3, but they lost to an eco. They went 4-1 down. You felt, oh no, what's happening to MIBR? And then suddenly, boom, 6 rounds in a row. MIBR back in control of the series, or the map at least.
Yeah, MIBR are good at playing this like really grueling style of Counter-Strike. They take rounds very, very slow and very, very punishing along the way. They'll go fast, you know, when they feel the moment is right, like Cello getting into Connector just to uproot that setup from TeamOne. But very, very often these rounds are like some slow crawls that really edge it out over the kind of minute-and-a-half time span. Just one man left here. It's Skulls once again, the man who just refuses to be the first to fall. But he's alone at the B site, and MIBR want to end the round here and now. Don't feed Skulls his Deagle, though. He's in with the double. This Deagle, deadly. Up on the corner, still trying to give him this fight, and there's the rapid market. Skulls almost made it interesting for a moment, but with so much map control taken, that was always MIBR's round. 3 for Cello in it, and 8-4. Another reinvestment coming in. TeamOne, man, they're always good with the 4 spies. They're always looking good in them, but when the rifles come out, man, it feels just as dominant as this. Look, whoop, there's the lineup for Cello, and happy days.
Game plan feels like avoid skulls today, right? Like, he's not getting any action since that pistol round where MIBR got trapped in abs. 8-4, another buy round. They've got to make it worth their while. Pesadeo flashed into middle. No one there. And as I say, MIBR avoiding B. They set up early for the site in question. Skulls hiding behind the bench. He's not really got any support yet. PRT still watching middle, trying to figure out if anyone's coming from under. Oh. Almost jumps into Yell. He has the bomber top mid. He's got to be very careful. If they committed with a push, they could have killed him and took the entire round out of the hand of MIBR. Instead, it's not just a B commit. They're coming out under. They're clearing mid late. Still aware that someone could be in T-spawn. Bolts has his eyes on the prize, and the bomb on his back as well. Oh, I like this. They're going to boost a window player for this B split. But they will come in early. It's not going to be a late lurk. Cello stopped and spotted. They could even wallbang him here. Does Pesadeo want to tangle with that? Probably not. And now knows with the smoke down, he could also have climbed back in. Maluki covering catwalk. Oh, flashed off the angle. If he shot, he had the orb dead. But no, not today. Now this B split has to happen. Maluki's not giving away the pick, and MIBR have 30 seconds to commit.
Yeah, they got to go. Skulls, rather, dead immediately. Oh, not nice when Skulls is on the receiving end of the openers now. And the B site just melts under the pressure of MIBR. Yell's even set up. Oh, if he held that for just a second longer, Maluki would have walked into his crosshair. Now Maluki's on this angle. Regardless, TeamOne aren't going for the round. They're not even attempting it. Pesadelo's up in the apartments, but everyone else is saving. MIBR onto 9, and they are just steamrolling.
Oh, exits, couple here. Not today, Danica. He's looking nasty right now, Harry. You said his name. He's not stopped fragging ever since. 3 in this round. And 9 for MIBR. They are building and building some more on their map pick. This felt so good at 4-1 for TeamOne. But ever since that wretched scoreline, they've been not able to net anything. What a bait that was from Pesadeo, breaking the window only to, or breaking the vent only to force the window peek from Cello coming back in. And MIBR, the slow rounds that just ramp up in pace, right? With so much map control in middle, there's very little TeamOne can do about it. They're going to try and take it back by pushing the top of middle. Yell running away. Oh, he gets caught. The AWP dead in the water. They will reset after that. Good call. Not willing to throw everything at the middle area. They take a kill and they get out in a 5-on-4, forcing MIBR's hand in this round.
Yeah, right. Finally, a man advantage. You must feel like if you're TeamOne, you know, you've been looking for this for a while to force some respect out of MIBR. Still showing presence over at A with the mollies and the smokes getting thrown in by Cello, but it's not looking like an A play. They completely leave Ramp and Palace and regroup over in top mid. That smoke is good to build the illusion that a player could be out on Tetris. But TeamOne are not falling for it. They've worked hard to get a man advantage finally, and they're not going to give it away. They take another. A 5-on-3 and maybe a 5th round looming for TeamOne. MIBR, 50 seconds. They are hard pressed to dig themselves out of this spot. They chase down Pesadelo, and up close, still lying in wait, is Maluki with this AWP, hoping for the trade. Swings the corner, nails the shot, and there's the round for TeamOne. Up to 5. PRT and Maluki getting it all done between the two of them. Now we head into the last of this first half of play.
Yeah, still a chance for double digits for MIBR. That would feel pretty good, but TeamOne at least recovering with a round, and they've not had many of them in their pocket. Not really seen too much of the AWP head-to-heads, right? As close as they've come, they've been avoided both times in the middle area. And Maluki's not really playing window either. He's assisting on A a lot of the time. Now he's taking Rain in Palace, and it won't work out. Thunderstorm for Yell. He's put a dampener on this round, 5-on-4. The other way. Oh, there's more Palace aggression. Yell gets hit by the flash. He's running. He's got cover. Luckily, the flash blinds the first man in. Malbs trades. Oh, now he's got to know Yell's still here as well. Malbs, how does he get away with a kill? Now he's got an AWP. Low HP. They're going to try and nade him, and that will finish the job. Malbs didn't put distance between him and the Palace, and so it's been dethroned. 3-on-2. MIBR focused on kills. They're going to get the bomb, but they know that TeamOne could appear at any moment, and that they will. Not waiting for a retake, just running into the site.
MIBR are out of there, though, and that's because of Shuz already in B and now able to hold down these rotations. If you're TeamOne, you need to rotate in together. Like, you need to be cognizant of the fact that you've only seen 2 out of 3, and to attempt a rotation as last minute at this, it could be players deep within this B site. The footsteps now heard by Skulls, but he's not hit the timing he thinks. Bolts was lying in wait, and Shuz is going to cut down PRT, rotating in. MIBR, double digits. TeamOne, only with 5. And MIBR is storming ahead. Is that going to keep up in the second half of play?
Because we gave it everything when we had nothing. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Holding on by a thread, couldn't grab nothing. Seems we moved on to a better place. Shine, shine away from the shade.
Hey Future Pros, back to Mirage with another smoke. This smoke is pretty situational and one you definitely won't be throwing that often, but as always, knowledge is power. To do the smoke, jump onto the first crate at Tetris, find this incredibly obvious dark spot on the wall, and jump throw the smoke. By some wizardry, you will find that this is somehow smoked off stairs. This is a very easy smoke and I hope you find yourself in a situation where you get to use it.
Rise and grind, gamers. It's 10-5 in favor of MIBR. And they're gaming hard, they're gaming fast, and boy, are they veiny. Look at this, double digits locked in. Things are looking good. the MIBR squad. TeamOne kicking themselves after a very, very tight first half in the early stages of this game. MIBR pulled ahead in a very big way, though, like past that midpoint, right? When things were a little bit neck and neck and it was looking like we were going to get a competitive map. MIBR just blew TeamOne out the water. Now a B play on the cards for TeamOne to open up this T side. And already Yell is laying down the pain. The nades have gone in. It slows down the push. They've dropped the bomb. All the info is here for MIBR, and now all the players are as well. 5 of them tucked in with the bomb dropped on plat. This couldn't have gone worse for TeamOne.
Both pistols are identical, aren't they? Like, everyone goes apps, everyone gets stuck, all the CTs rotate, and now you're just trapped in this impossible scenario. Like, even if they give you a kill here because they're hungry for frags, it's not like you're winning the round. Just jumps up with a shot, and it's all on Pesadeo. 1 on 5, not happening, and there it is. Beautiful shots out of Yell and Shuz, right? Yell with the taps to open it, and that molly just separates the T's, stops them in their tracks. 11-5. And that is exactly what MIBR needed to run away with their map pick as well. I certainly hope TeamOne can show something over on Train. But right now, this is dominant. And a force buy, well, that will either save your bacon or dig the hole deeper. Let's find out which.
Maluki waiting for top mid aggression. That flash, oh, it actually blinds Cello. That wasn't the intention of it. That wasn't what that flash was for. And Malbs, in the meantime, has come out through lower. They deal with that top mid push. This could get out of hand. These force buys are always scary, especially when it's a team like TeamOne who are pretty deadly in them. On the other side, you know, you lose that first man. Well, now you're panicked if you're MIBR. You don't want to throw this away to the pistol force buy. So everyone's playing very reserved. And also your resources are stretched thin because you're a man down. Through the smoke goes Pesadelo, but only damage. That's heartbreaking. That could have made all the difference. And now everyone's freed up to hold these other angles. MIBR, it's a triumphant return. They might lose Cello early, but past that, they get all the kills.
Clean as can be. Easy and free, 12-5, and now just dry pistols here for TeamOne, dancing in the background. And maybe I'm going to be feeling it right now. This feels very easy for them. Yell. Oh no, they do spot him. Thank goodness. That's at least the info. He won't commit, but if he was a few seconds later, they would have been full flanked. It might not matter. The mow down for Cello, 2 kills, bomb at his feet, and he's pulled out the pistol as well to clean up. Bolts with a grenade. And there's no getting out of here alive for TeamOne. The smoke gives them a bit more room, but Cello's got more ammo and time for the reload as well. There's the flank eventually activated, and there's even more on the backline. Pesadeo is a dead man walking. Hoping for a knife kill. Not going to happen, buddy. 13-5. And yeah, we only get a couple of opportunities to even see what TeamOne want to show us in this map on the T side.
I like Yell's outfit. I hope we can take a look at him in game so we can see his player cam. It's good. He's come dressed as a sperm by the looks of it. What a hero. I love it, man. Nice and cozy.
That's the thing they say about Yell, man. He's got a lot of spunk, and he's got an AWP as well in this round. You started it, Harry.
Yeah, mine was scientific.
Yeah, finish him as well.
It's all in the name of science.
Yep. Research.
Pursuing the greater good.
The greater good.
Ooh, that flash in the con is filthy. Cello's blinded. Pesadelo's trying to exploit that fact. But now that the chaos of the flash has faded, Yell's even holding on to this deep old angle. Finally, Pesadelo wins that fight out over Cello. Is Yell ever going to get this peak? It's the question we're all dying to know.
Yes. Eventually.
So patient. Just waiting.
No. He's backed out. to be split though. Oh, this is a gamble from MIBR. They're moving away. Yell's going to reconsider. He's got a Molotov as well to slow it down, but they're going to be running through apartments right now. He's got too many angles to watch. Oh, he misses a shot. Now it's getting awkward. They're getting closer. Yell needs something here. Does get a kill, but he's dead as soon as he does. And now Bolts needs to pick up the pieces of the round. Can he stay alive? They're trying to fight him back. Oh, nice shot from PRT. On the flank, knife out. And Pesadeo cleans him up. It's only Shuz. 1 on 3. They're close mark. He doesn't know. And Mal should have this one dead to rights. He does. 6 rounds. And TeamOne buying them time, buying a bit of space in this map to actually get this T side rolling.
Yeah, despite having AWPs and such in play, though, right, there was still a little bit of, you know, an attempt at the bonus round there. Right now you're looking to reassert dominance if you're MIBR, because it's you at a vulnerable spot here, and you've still got this kind of, you know, nice big old margin that you don't want to let get closed up by TeamOne. So you're hoping that Yell with this AWP is going to be good to deliver in a round like this. He's not over towards B this time. Instead, he's taken a much more active stance towards middle. He might prove to be a key player later in the round, with TeamOne slowly but surely trying to take this mid control once again.
And no one wants to give anything up in this game, right? Like, even the CTs in the previous round that pushed up, like Yell taking apps, I think it was Danico in the Palace, they were just holding. And for good reason, right? Like, look at TeamOne now. They've got PRT and Spawn holding A. So no room being given to set up any flanks. More con smoke. Yell is still here. He has not moved a muscle. And Cello's moved in to try and trade if things go wrong. Yell. Oh dear, now it's awkward. Now he's trapped. If they can spam that box, they will. Maluki with a kill. Pesadeo clearing corners, and Cello peeks out with a frag. Oh, he can't follow up. Maluki doubles up with the orb, leaving 2 at B, and those are the 2 that TeamOne want to take down. Chasing through apps is PRT. He's got Danico trapped to the back of the site, but he does get 1 kill. Surely overwhelmed. Oh, it's a team kill for Maluki.
Oh, no.
That was lined up for him on a platter, but his teammate swings into his shot, and Shuz saves the day. That is so unfortunate. That should have been Maluki's 3rd kill, and I guess it was, but not the one that he wanted.
No, not at all, right? That is the worst possible timing for a TK to come in for TeamOne.
This is
where, yeah, this is where, right, they were hoping to break the money of MIBR, close the gap, build back into the game. The B play was looking beautiful, and then this TK happens. Oh, it's so unfortunate.
Like, you can't blame anyone there. There's no one to blame. It's just unfortunate. It's just unlucky more than anything. Is everyone's trying to trade Danico. They know where he is. He's the one player they've commed, and so he swings, and everyone takes a shot at the same time. Yell is hopping into the ladder room, and now look, with another player on short, Bolt, he doesn't even need to get a kill. He just needs to be spotted and back up, and at that point Yell's position is so much more valuable because they didn't boost in through the window. Oh, he does get seen. That's the info. Will it do anything? Because no one's pushed up Cat, and so Yell's not going to be chasing them. He's waiting for players to push past ladder. Only 2 and A. That's the objective. TeamOne's desires. Shuz has to watch Connector. And Palace. And also Ramp. Easy job, right? Legs spotted. Shuz gets a kill. Maluki. Oh, he kills his teammate again?
Maluki!
Okay, I don't know what's
Maluki's a
happening now.
double agent, man. He's trying to join MIBR.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening now. I didn't see how that happened. Maluki, you okay, bud?
All right, first time, you know, it's
Sure,
he's
yeah,
explained his way
forgivable,
out of it.
yeah.
But now Maluki's starting to look a little sus.
Now he's got a
and
trend.
He might be getting you know, ejected from the space shuttle at this point, man.
We got our eyes on you, buddy. Back-to-back rounds
The
of the
Lou is
TKs.
sus.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. 15-6. It might be done, Harry. It might be a desperate B rush. We've got Mac-10s. And nades coming in hard. Those mollies going to melt you. And Danico's already done the dirty. Cello at the back of the site, dropping the bomb. And one by one, they start to fall, tumbling down to the ground. And it's like every B-rush. No one's getting out of apps. They're trapped. Maluki does get a frag. Not on his teammate, luckily. And Pesadeo in a 1-on-4 to close the map for MIBR. They're looking to end it with ease. And I don't know if he's going to be able to get in the way of that. And there it is, 16-6 MIBR. That's a stylish win. That's a flex on your Brazilian